This word.
Living just like living just because he did.
While they walking on through, let you say, because he.
All that I know, who knows tomorrow?
In life. Kind Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you. Help us to decrease as you increase. Let your word be done. Fix us. Said your word is sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing between the divine side, the soul and the spirit. We know right now on this day that life is worth the living. It's worth the living. Just because God, you. Come on, put your hands together. If you believe it, put your hands together. Come on, put your hands together if you believe it. Y'all know how y'all sound. Put your hands together and thank God that God has been good to you. Yes, God. Luke, 22nd chapter of Luke, starting at the 31st to the 32nd verse. We'll also be reading, my wife will be reading, and you're hearing 2 Timothy 1 and 6. 2 Timothy 1 and somebody said 6. We may go to Proverbs 18th chapter, 31st verse. Deuteronomy the 8th and the 18th verse. We may go to them. We may just quote them. However the Lord said.
Yes, Lord.
Read it.
Luke 22, verses 31 and 32 says,
Read it loud, the mic's not working.
And the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan has desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat.
Yes, God.
But I have prayed for thee that thy faith fail
I
not.
pray for thee that thy faith fail
And
not.
when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren.
The topic that the Lord has placed in my spirit. There is a gift that is in you. I wish I had someone to talk to me.
Yes,
The devil wants your gift.
Yes.
Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, the devil wants your gift. Look back at your neighbor and say, neighbor, change the way you think. Come on, put your hands together. The devil wants your gift, so you got to change the way that you what? Think. You know, I like talking with you, so I'm going to talk with you for just a moment. Do you know what self-manifestation is? Write that down. Do you know what self-manifestation is? It is the act of manifestation. It is the act of manifestation. I need you to think about this. What I'm about to say to you. What are people looking for when they see you?
Wow.
When you step in the building, what are they expecting out of you? I need you to write that down. When people see you, when they see Deacon Jordan, what are they expecting out of Deacon Jordan?
Yes.
When they see Sister Jasmine, what are they expecting out of Sister Jasmine? When they see you, what are they expecting to see when they look at you? Is it a disappointment? Or when they see you, they see God's glory?
Jesus.
Amen.
Somebody say, help us God.
Help us, God.
People are looking for what is in you, your gift, the thing that you were born to do, the thing that you are carrying is what they want to see when they see you. If you are manifesting the gift, well, they don't want you, they want the what? The gift. Yeah. People can care less of what you're going through. Who believe that? They can really care less of what you are going through because 90% don't care. And the other 10% don't want to hear it.
That's right. That's true.
You understand what I'm coming from? So they really don't care. But if you got a gift, they want to see that gift. That's why when you saw, I said this was one of the greatest singers in the world. She was one of them. She wasn't the greatest. Her name was Whitney Houston. I don't care what she went through, where she died from. I'm not judging her because I'm not her judge. But she was one of the greatest singers. Who believe that? Amen. She was one of the greatest singers that lived. Mahalia Jackson was one of the greatest singers that lived. I remember Mahalia Jackson when I was growing up. I remember those 8 tracks. Y'all know where I'm coming from. And those 45 my grandma had, those albums. And every Sunday morning, you better believe Mahalia Jackson was going to sing Amazing Grace in my house. But if she didn't have that gift, we'd have never knew who Mahalia Jackson was. But because she opened her mouth, it drew us to her gift. God said, you got a gift, and I want to draw people to your gift. I wish I had something. Somebody said, manifest your gift. Manifest. They're not studying you, but they're studying your gift. Because they want the gift that's inside of you. Because the gift that's inside of you is what? Enlightening them. It's helping them. It's delivering them. And the devil wants to sift your gift.
Wow.
Somebody say, help us God.
Help us, God.
Yes. You exist, and that is important to exist. But that doesn't mean you will be successful just because you exist. Just because you walked on earth does not mean you will be successful. But if you exercise the gift that's inside of you, you draw success to you. Who believe that, family? I believe it. You draw success to you. Somebody say, I'm drawing it to me right now. What is in you will make you successful in life and in God. Hear what I say now? What's in you will make you successful in life and God. God wants to use what he has put in you. Please, whatever you do, just don't exist. Whatever's in you, just don't exist. But leave a legacy and let the world know that Sister Pastor Barnes was on this earth.
Yes.
Let the world know that Jasmine was on this earth. Let the world know that Apostle Steele was on this earth. There was a woman that sung a song, and y'all know who I'm talking about. And she said, if anyone ever wrote a book about my life story, she was singing about a man. What was her name? Gladys Knight. Y'all remember Gladys. See, y'all acting like y'all ain't listening to Gladys Knight. Some of you probably still listening to Gladys Knight. Somebody said, help us God. Yeah, y'all know y'all tuning her in a little now and then. That's all right. That's all right. Don't play with me. Don't play with me, man. But she sung a song, but who remember Brother James Cleveland? One of the greatest gospel singers. He picked her song up and he sung her song, and he said, I don't know who she was talking about. Who Gladys was talking about. But he said, Jesus is the best thing that ever happened to me. And he said, if anyone will ever write about my life story, he said, tell them that Jesus was the best thing that ever happened to me. If Jesus was the best thing that happened to you, you ought to stand on your feet and give God, you ought to help you. Come on, you ought to stand on your feet and give God some praise. Somebody said, do it now. If God ever was the best thing that ever happened to you, you ought to open your mouth and bless God in this house. Because if it had not been for God that was on my side, when the enemy came up, he would have done what? Tell your neighbors that Jesus was the best thing that ever happened to me. Not my wife, not my kids, not my job, but I exist because God exists in me. Come on. Yes, God, you ought to give God the praise right there. What has God put in you? I want you to think about this. What has God put in you? Whatever it is, it's powerful. Whatever he put inside of you, it's powerful. That's why you don't allow nobody to judge you. That's why you allow nobody to put you down, or who you are, or how God made you. Why? Because however he made you, you're powerful.
Amen.
Somebody say, help us, God.
Help us, God.
Somebody say, thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, Jesus.
What were you born? What was you born? What were you born to do? I was born to do great.
Yeah.
Who can raise their hand? I don't care what you're doing now. You may not be doing what you was born to do, but I was born to do greatness. Now, I may not choose to do it because of my disobedience or my scary cat chicken. You understand? But I was born to do great. Who believe they were born to do great? Don't allow nobody to steal your identity to who God made you to be. Because you was born to be what God called you to be. There was this man, I heard that they call him Mr. Chicken. They call the man Mr. Chicken. He allowed him to call him that. That name went through this whole city in the town. But really, Jasmine, they didn't know what Mr. Chicken went through. A lot of the new generation and why he was called Mr. Chicken. Mr. Chicken will ride around when he got in his car, and he had a carriage that you put a baby in, and he had 2 babies in the carriage, and a picture of his wife, and he would ride around with that baby, with those 2 doll babies, and a picture of his wife in the carriage. That's what he did, Mr. Chicken. They wanted to know why Mr. Chicken did that. Somebody say, help us, God. You can't allow nobody to identify you who they want to identify you by. You gotta know how to identify yourself. Mr. Chicken house had caught on fire. The man's house had caught on fire. His wife and 2 kids was in the house. He attempted to go inside, but the fire was just too big. He heard his kids crying and his wife hollering to the point they wasn't saying nothing anymore. His white brother-in-law came and said, you allowed my sister and my niece and nephew to die in that house. You a chicken. And ever since then, he was called Mr. Chicken. I said to say this. You don't allow anyone, I don't care what happened in your life, to put a tag on you. Tell your neighbors to take the tag off of me. Because I was born to do greatness. Yeah, I may have been scared. I may have been chicken. I couldn't do what you wanted me to do, what you think I should have done at the time. But guess what? I'm here. Tell your neighbors, say, I'm here. What did Whoopi say on Color Purple? She said, I may be black. I may even be ugly, but I thank God. I'm here. Somebody, I heard brothers say, amen. I'm here. I may not be what you think I should be, but I'm here. Now I got to realize and put together why I'm here.
Yes, yes.
I need you to put it down what you think or why you believe or you know why you are here. Write that down. I am here to work at AT&T, whatever it is. I am here to work as a police. I'm here to be a doctor. Whatever it is. Why are you here? If you're here to be a mother, that's a great opportunity. Who believe that? I believe a mother is one of the most important jobs. It's better than the president of the United States. Because you molded another human being.
Yeah.
Somebody said, help us, God. Somebody said, thank you, Jesus. Who are y'all? Is this helping anybody? Clap your hands.
Yes.
If it's not, I leave you alone. Why are you here? If you find those things and use it, that is when you will grow in God. Because the Bible said that your gift will make room for you. And it will bring you before great people. God wants to bring you before greatness and great people. However, you are not working your gift. Who believe God wants to bring you before great people? But if God is not drawing you, and He is, but if you're not doing what the Lord called you to do, so you can get before great people, you're going to die and miss your opportunity. Don't die and miss your opportunity. 2 Timothy 1:6 said, wherefore, read.
Wherefore I put thee in remembrance that thou stir up the gift of God which is in thee by putting on.
Now wait a minute. He said, now put your remembrance. You already know it.
Yes.
Because I just need to remind you what you already know. Because before you was formed in your mother's womb, you had a relationship with God.
Yes.
That really you can't explain, but you know that conversation that you had before you was in your mother's womb, that greatness was already in you. So now I want to bring you to remembrance. I want to bring your mind back to what I called you for. Say, Lord, bring my mind back and stir up the gift. Somebody shout. Somebody say, stir up. Read.
Wherefore I put thee in remembrance that thou stir up the gift of God which is in thee by the putting on of my hands.
By the putting on of my hands. First Timothy, his mother, his grandmother Lois, her name was Lois, she was blessed. And it went down from generation to generation. I want to know that anybody know they got a generation blessing coming to them. Because somebody prayed for me. Somebody had me in mind. And either it was grandmama, either it was mama, either it was poppy, I don't know who it was, but somebody prayed for me. Yes, God. You ought to bless God for somebody praying. Because the devil desires to sift you as weak. But Jesus said, I prayed for thee that thy faith fail not. He said, there's a gift inside of you, Peter, but when now I can find it. Yes, God. Work your gift. Stir up your gift. Yes, God. Encourage your brother. Take him and say, encourage me. Don't talk about me. Don't put me down. But encourage me. I may not be doing what you think I should do, but encourage me and love me. I do better. Somebody say, help us, God. Yes, God. Your gift will make people notice you. I feel like running in this church because your gift will make people notice you. Yes, God. Who they can cook? I mean, they can really throw down and cook. Oh, nobody didn't cook. Somebody know they can make some macaroni and cheese. Like it's like they created macaroni and cheese. Yeah. And every time they see you, someone told me when I told Sister Will I come to the church, they said the cake lady, she made the cake. Yeah. They identify her by the cake that they taste.
Yeah.
The Bible said, taste and see how what? God said, I got a gift that the world needs to taste that's inside of you.
Yeah, that's good.
Do you understand where I'm coming from? If you can bake a cake, bake the cake. So when they see you, they call you the cake woman. Am I talking to somebody? If you can make that macaroni like macaroni and cheese have never been made, let them call you the macaroni woman. But whatever they got to call you, and let them call you by your gift that's gifted and not a curse.
Yes.
Am I talking about you? Am I talking to anybody in here?
Yes, sir.
Ruth had a gift. Ruth, she had the gift of beauty.
Okay.
Somebody say, help us, God.
Help us, God.
Yeah, she must have been a nice looking and beautiful woman, because when Boaz saw her, he looked what he saw. He must have seen loyalty in her also, because she was loyal to her mother-in-law Naomi.
Yes.
So when he saw Ruth, he saw a fine mama jama. Somebody say, help us, God.
Help us, God.
He saw a fine mama jama that was also loyal to her mother-in-law. When they see you, what did they see? Somebody say, help us, God.
Help us, God.
She had the gift of beauty.
Yes.
Some people got the gift of ugliness. The Bible said that, what's her name? Leah was ugly. Somebody say, help us, God. But yet God was in the business. Somebody say, help us, God.
Help us, God.
Not everybody gonna be the same. Somebody say, help us, God.
Help us, God.
Not everybody gonna be the same, but we all beautiful in God's eyesight. Can I help somebody say amen? It brought her, name of Ruth, beauty and loyalty brought her before greatness. Because when Boaz saw her, he said, who is this woman? And he told the other people that when she come, put the blessings in so many words, so all she had to do was pick it up.
Pick it up. That's it.
God said, if you do your gift right, I give you what you need.
Yes.
And all you got to do is walk in the path. Allow me to order your steps. Somebody say, help us, God. And if you allow me to order your steps, Ruth, I give it to you. Yes, God. Yes, God. God gave, because of Ruth's gift, God gave Ruth the land that she worked in. Ruth had the land, the house, and the man. Somebody say, help us. Somebody say, help us, God.
Help us, God.
She had it all.
Get it all. Yes.
And she took her gift,
Yes.
the baby that she had by Boaz, and she put the child in Ruth's hand, and Miss Naomi had. And the Bible said that Naomi breasts screw out milk.
Yes.
Ruth's gift brought Naomi youth.
Yes.
God said your gift gonna bless somebody,
Yes.
but you gotta exercise your gift. I'm not talking to somebody. Tell them that God gonna use me. Come on, talk to me. God gonna use me.
God gonna use me.
Look at the person that is next to you and tell them to work it.
Work it.
Work your gift. Work your anointing. Work your power.
Yes. Work your anointing.
Ruth must really be working something because God gave her everything.
Yes.
Somebody say, help us, God.
Help us, God.
Please don't die on E. Don't allow people to bury you before your time.
Wow.
Don't allow them to kill you, because they'll call you names and they'll put names in your ear, and it'll kill your influence, not only with other people, but it'll kill your influence with yourself.
Wow.
Am I helping somebody? Tell your neighbors they don't die on E. Whatever you do, don't die on E. Don't die before your time. You will never get noticed. Your gift will never get noticed if it died before it is able to say something.
Wow.
Your gift wants to say something and it can't say anything because you allow somebody to bury you before time. You're breathing, but you're dead. You're walking, but you're dead because you haven't really lived. Who believes they have really lived? I ain't really lived. I'm trying to get there. Don't just live on earth and never manifest or make known that you are here.
Yes, yes.
Open your mouth and say something. Open your mouth and sing a song. Open your mouth and tell a story. Open your mouth and tell the poem.
Yes, Lord.
Whatever. Come on.
Yes, Lord.
Tell them to open your mouth.
Open your mouth.
There are so many gifts that's in the grave.
Wow.
Books that never been wrote. Songs that never sung.
Yes.
Sermons that never been preached.
Wow.
My grandmother, brother Joe Sherman, he would put his hand on his ear like this. And he put his other hand like he got a mic in his hand. And that old man would start preaching. Now, before he started preaching, because he could sing, before he started preaching, my brother, he done had the fifth gin. See, y'all looking at me and laughing. He done had some rum, some vodka, some Easy Jesus, Southern Comfort, whatever he was drinking at the time. You understand? And his name was Joe Sherman. He would put his hand right here, and he was singing this song. I can't remember the song. I was just a little boy. But he could go into church and tear church up. But when he got through now, if he didn't have his thing inside him, he was going to get it. Something like that. But he was gifted. He was gifted, and many of us are gifted with an issue.
Wow. Wow. What an issue.
See, y'all playing with me. Y'all trying to act like y'all ain't got no issues. But we all in here got some type of issue, and I can't judge you because of your issue.
That's right. That's right.
But even with my issue, I am still gifted.
I'm still gifted. Amen.
Somebody say, help us God.
Help us, God.
Because God has gifted me, and I was born to do something great.
Yeah.
I just decided not to do it.
Good.
Is this word helping somebody?
Yes.
I'm sorry they ain't making you shout, but I ain't trying to get you to shout, I'm trying to get you to think. If that's all right. Proverbs 8:21. What does it say?
Death and life are in the power of the tongue.
Wait a minute. Say that again.
Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it
Wait a minute.
shall eat the fruit.
That is powerful to me. Death and life is in the power of the tongue. I can lift you up or I can curse you.
That's true.
Wow. You talking good about it.
I can call money to come to me.
Yes.
If I really believe it, it can happen.
Amen.
If I really got the faith to believe that it'll work for me, it'll work.
Amen.
Somebody say, money, come on to me. Yes, God. I like how you say amen. Amen. I like that. Somebody say, amen. Money coming to me. Prosperity coming to me. Wealth coming to me. Good health coming to me. Say it. Somebody say, come on. Come on, greatness. I'm better than this. Come on, greatness. I'm better than this. Verily I say, Matthew 18:18 said, verily I say unto you, whatsoever you shall bind on earth, read.
Shall be found in heaven.
Come on, I'm going to bind some stuff right here. Am I talking to somebody say, I'm going to bind some stuff? I'm a bind poverty. I'm a bind being broke. Am I talking to somebody? I'm a bind. I'm a bind. Anything you got to say about me that's not like God, I bind it. Somebody say, help us, God. Read. Whatsoever shall be loose on earth shall be loose in heaven. Somebody say, I'm going to loose some things. I'm going to loose some things. I'm going to make some things straight. I'm going to make some things right. I'm going to fix some things. Say it. Yes, God. Is that all that?
Yes.
Is that all that? The Bible said, before I formed thee in the mother's womb, I knew thee and I called thee. I don't know your mama, and I don't know your daddy. That's your mama. Before, listen here, before your granddaddy told your grandmama, let's go for a ride, God knew you. Before he called her and said, you looking good, mama, God knew you.
Yes.
Somebody said, help us, God.
Help us, God.
God already had it in plan before the course of time. Am I talking to somebody? My mother had me when she was 13 or 14 years old. Somebody said it was a mistake. It shouldn't have happened. But look what God did. You ought to clap your hands and give God the praise. Tell them, I'm no mistake. The devil is a liar. He tried to sift me as wheat. But when I get truly converted, I'm going to strengthen my brothers. I'm going to tell the story how God brought me over. Because when I look back and wonder over my life, and I think things over, somebody said, just let me think about it. Just let me think about it. Just let me think about it. And I tell you the story how God brought me over. I'm talking to somebody. Say it. Think about it. Yes, God. But thou shalt remember the Lord thy God. Read.
But thou shalt remember the Lord thy God.
Remember him. Don't forget him.
For it is he that giveth thee power.
He give you what?
Giveth thee power.
You ain't saying nothing. You better read that scripture.
For it is he that giveth thee
Power. Yes, God.
to get wrong.
To get what? To get well. Read.
Establish his covenant.
That he may establish what he promised you. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. God promised me. Yes, God. He gonna give me what he promised me. And God made a promise to you. You ought to clap your hands and tell God, thank you. Say yes. Tell your neighbor, say, God promised me, promised me, promised me, promised me, promised me. Read.
He may establish his covenant.
That he gonna establish his covenant.
Which he swore unto by his fathers.
He swear by his father.
Yes.
Read.
Unto thy fathers, which is this day.
Yes, God. Oh, I feel right good in my spirit. Somebody say, God gonna do it. God said, I know the thoughts that I think towards you. Thoughts of good and of not of evil. Tell them as a neighbor, look out. I've got an expected end. It may not be what you think it should be, but I'm here to tell you it's better than what I'm going through now. Woo! Somebody say, help us, God. Can I help you? Life is your gift. Now, it all depends how you going to deal with it. You can make life work for you, or you can allow life to work against you. Because, can I talk to young folks right now? How old are you? What you doing right now? How old are you, my baby? 13? I thought you was 12. Oh, bless your heart. I love her so much. What you doing right now? What you doing right now? 25 years from now is going to tell the story.
Yes, Lord.
Who believe in it?
Amen. It's true. Amen.
What you doing right now, 25, 30 years from now, is going to tell the story.
Yes.
Because you have to do something greater than that you're doing right now to get greater.
Yeah.
Somebody said, help us God.
Help us, God.
If you messing up right now, 25, 30 years ago, come. If you don't change, you'll still be a mess. Am I talking to somebody? I told my daughters that. I said, go to school and get an education. Because what you do right now is going to what? Tell the story. Right now, she graduated with her bachelor's degree, hoping she get in medical school. Because what you're doing right now is going to tell the story. Is football is the thing that you want to do. Football is the thing you want to do. Speak it in the atmosphere.
That's right.
And you be the best football player that you ever was. Somebody say, help us God. That to the Steelers want you. To the Dallas Cowboys want you. To the Ravens, that they want to call you. Because you do what God said, you gotta bring. I said, front of you. See, we miss all that.
Yes.
We miss that. Read, that's it. I think that's it up here too. Let me see. Somebody say clap their hands. Listen to me. Discontent is the seed for change. Listen. Discontent is the seed for change. I heard someone say that you will never change what you tolerate. If you tolerate being broken, and broke every day that it is, what you will be. Broken. Tell somebody it's time for a change. That I'm going to change. When Peter, you ready to sit down? When Peter walked the waters, Jesus walked the waters, and Peter saw Jesus walk the waters. Many of us learn by what we see. Many of us learn by what we see. Sometimes you can tell a person all day, but if you show me how to do it. Who like that? You show me how to do it. I used to tell a roof machine years ago, and they were trying to tell me how you do it. I said, wait a minute. Just show me. And I'll be like Monkey See, Monkey Farmer. You understand? Show me how you do it. Because when you get through showing me, I said in my mind, I'm going to do it better than anybody in this place. And I said, that's what I'm going to do. I have a pallet here and a pallet here and a pallet back there. And I'm doing that stuff. I'm doing that thing. I'm going that thing. Preaching while I'm doing it. Singing while I'm doing it. They said, well, you one of the best singers. I said, whatever you got for me to do, I'm going to be the best at it. Somebody said, help us God. It wasn't me, but it was the gift that was inside of me.
Yes.
Now, am I talking to somebody? But Peter saw Jesus walking in the water. What do people say? And the critics were saying, that's not Jesus. You can't go on with everyone else is saying. Because if you know that it's in you to do what Jesus did, you can't go on the neighbors or your peers that are around you. Because they're trying to bring you down. If you're in the project, that don't mean you got to die in the projects.
That's right.
If you get food stamps, that don't mean you got to die getting food stamps. Am I talking to somebody here? If you're on welfare, that don't mean you got to die getting welfare. There'll be a time where you can get the welfare some money. Am I talking to somebody? Am I talking to somebody?
That's right.
Somebody say, greatness. Say, power is in me. Come on, stand on your feet and give God name the praise. I want you to jump out of the boat.